So go a little something like this. That AVIOT.
What is going on, everybody, on this wonderful Halloween evening? I'm your gracious co-host, Jay Stokes, joined by my other gracious co-host, Jay Random. What's going on, Jay?
I'm going home. I'm just joking.
No, I told you. Listen, okay, everybody that's listening. I told Jay Random before the show started, don't say anything because I had a new intro for the show for Halloween. So Jay's like,
that
oh,
was
God,
funny.
What is this? Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
this is Atypical Voices in Our Time, a.k.a. AVIOT, the official podcast of Chemistry Productions, a media education company. So I'm glad you shared with me on that one.
I'm listening, give me the Millie eye, like, what the hell is going on here? Nah, it was definitely different. It wasn't bad at all. What's going on, man? Yeah. Yeah, today's Wednesday. I'm doing good, man. You know, I was stressed out with work, school. You know, I was waiting for this night to be over, so because tomorrow's like our first day for our quarter close. If anyone listening out there, accounting, so it's basically a busy time for accountants. So I was waiting for the weekend. I know today only Wednesday. I'm waiting for the weekend. I just have to get it over with. Besides that, man, listen, I'm always amped up, ready to do the show, so I'm good. You know, that's about it. You know, one thing I'm realizing, what happened to our intro music, man? That used to be the intro music. We bumping. Oh, really? Now you gonna play it?
I was pressing the button. I was waiting until after you got done with your sentence, and I was gonna press the button. Because sometimes what happens is I press the button and it doesn't play.
It starts circling, right?
So yeah.
Right.
So,
Yo, Blog Talk get their life right.
I know.
Yo, we pay too much money for this damn hole in the wall radio station.
I know.
Yo, we pay real bread.
Yeah, I know. Real bread for like 2 listeners every episode. 2 listeners.
Yo, come on, listeners, holla at us, man. Y'all know y'all listening. Yo, I find it hard to believe that we have more callers on our first not so real show. Basically, testing with the mics live, not knowing anyone listening. That was like the realest best. That was the best show, man. No one. And after that, no one's calling. Like, yo, listen, Blog Talk. Come on, man. I know someone listening. Give us a call, man. You know, anytime. Yeah. You know.
Exactly. So the number to call is 646-668-8398. Please call. Be a guest on our show. Give your input on the topics that we're talking about today. The title of our show today is called Trick, Treat, or Defeat. So to play on the trick or treat thing for Halloween. And pretty much we're looking at the American society, the American landscape right now, and seeing if what's happening, all this crazy news, is a trick, is it a treat, is it good for America, or will it ultimately lead to our defeat? And the story I wanted to start with was President Donald Trump in this 14th Amendment nonsense. So, Jay Random, do you know what President Trump is trying to do regarding the 14th Amendment?
Yes, but I can't explain it as good as you can. But basically, he's trying to change it so that, because nowadays when we have a immigrant, right? That's
yes.
Sorry, kids are born
an undocumented
in the US.
An undocumented
immigrant that have kids that's born in the U.S. They're automatically U.S. citizens, right?
Correct.
So now he's trying to overturn that and not have it so that if you're born here, you're automatically a U.S. citizen.
Right. That's pretty much the gist of the 14th Amendment. The gist of the 14th Amendment says if you are born in the U.S., no matter under what circumstances, unless unless, and here's the one loophole, if you're the
Unless you're black?
child of a diplomat. No, unless you're the child of a diplomat. If you're the child of a diplomat and you're born in the U.S., then you're not a U.S. citizen. But if you are a child of any other person that comes to the U.S., whether legally or not, and you're born here, you are a citizen. That's
you are
the 14th
a citizen,
Amendment
right?
in a nutshell. Yes, that's the 14th
Okay.
Amendment in a nutshell. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to sign an executive order in order to say that, no, you can't, this doesn't apply anymore, because he feels that it's not right for undocumented immigrants to come over and they're not supposed to be living here legally, and then their kids end up being born here and now they can enjoy all the benefits. He doesn't feel that's fair. Now, I wanted to get your take on that, Jay Random. What is your take on that whole somebody coming over here that's undocumented or not legally? Because I don't like calling them illegal aliens, because that makes them seem like they're not human, and they are human. So people coming over here, people coming over here not legally, and they're having kids, and the kids are citizens all of a sudden. But the people didn't come over here legally. So what's your thoughts on that?
To be honest with you, man, that's a good topic, and that's I'm glad you asked that question, because to be honest with you, I never really thought of it, and I'm only going to be honest. I never really thought of it, only because we have so many illegal immigrants here anyway. I don't know who's legal, who isn't, and I'm not trying to be funny, because I'm not.
Right.
I'm not ICE. I'm not rolling around here talking about, let me see your license.
Right.
I am, so I don't have a problem with it, as long as that now U.S. citizen is actually paying taxes. That's all I care about, is that we all pay equal taxes.
Right.
I don't have a problem with anyone as long as we all pay equal taxes, because I think if we all pay equal taxes, then we are all, I hate to say equal, but, it's fair game. I only have a problem with those who make money in the U.S. and ship all their money back to their country. I have a problem with that only because, that's different. Because once again, okay, I know you make your money. We can't tell you how to spend it, but I just feel like, our money has to recycle within the system some way. If you're just taking money from here and just shipping it back over there, then I guess once again you're still paying taxes on it. So I guess it's not a problem. But that's my only thing. I don't have a problem with anyone being over here, just as long as you're paying your taxes. Now, the only problem when I think about the 14th Amendment is what's up?
Can I interject real fast? Here's the thing, though. So, and please, if anybody's listening out there, call in 646-668-8398 to join in on this conversation. But my only hang-up is this. Well, not a hang-up, but it's more of a concern. When you have undocumented immigrants that come over and they have kids here, then there's more of a likelihood that it's like, well, you can't separate them from their kids. So if you deport them, but their kids are citizens, so if you deport them, now you're breaking up the family. That's where it gets very muddy, because it's like, well, you're not a citizen. You came here, you didn't come over here legally, and you had a kid here, and that kid is legally allowed to live here, but you're not. But if the country tries to deport you, then now you're separating and breaking up a family. That's where it gets really tricky. I don't have a negative opinion on that or a positive opinion on that. It's just more of, how do you correct that? How do you make it so that it's an easier transition? How can you make it so that even if you come over here undocumented and you have a kid, that these people can somehow become citizens? Or if you are going to deport them, do it in a way that doesn't break up the family. Do you know what I mean? Do you get where I'm going on this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it.
So, yeah. So
you're more concerned on the simple fact of, okay, so basically you're more concerned of the separation of family, because I see what you're saying. Because
yeah.
Because basically you're saying, say me, I'm 12 now. I'm a U.S. citizen, but my mom and my dad are not U.S. citizens, and ICE come knocking on the door and take my parents away. Now, where does that leave me? And then
exactly
to add more, and then add salt to the wound, God forbid, it's me and two other siblings. Now, where does that leave? The three of us or the four of us. When our parents are now taken away, because you got a point, because once you separate the family, our president found out the hard way. It's not as easy as you think it is to try to reconnect.
Very true. Very true.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm just I think they still have some kids that have not been reunited, because it's hard to connect. I mean, to reunite kids with their parents. If, first of all, you deported them, you don't know where you deported them at. You deported them back in their country, but now, where are they?
Exactly.
Where are they?
Exactly. And so the thing is, like, how I look at it, if now I don't know the correct course of action to take on this, but I'm saying, so people who are listening just know that I don't have the answers to this. I'm just giving an opinion. So if you are going to deport the parents, the best thing to do is to deport the kids with the parents, even though they're citizens of the U.S. In order not to break that family apart, you have to just get rid of everybody altogether, as harsh as that sounds. Because
I agree.
If not, now you're splitting up this family, and it becomes a worse situation. So it's like, these kids are technically citizens, but if their parents are being corrupt, exactly, who's going to raise them? And if their parents are being punished for a crime, because technically speaking, in U.S. in the case of how the U.S. is set up, if you are over here and you are an undocumented immigrant, you are breaking the law. Like, that is a crime. So when these people are being deported, that is what is supposed to happen, because you broke a crime. So it's like, if that happens and their kids and they have children here, it's really rough. Like, it's really tough. And I'm not saying like that is the correct way to go about it, but in order not to break the family up, you have to just have everybody go all together, or else you're going to break the family up.
And if that's what you're not trying to do, then guess what? That's what you're going to do, because you're right. Because, like I said again, when they first did this, it was like, okay, it's simple. We could just reconnect them. Like, yeah, good luck. Half of these kids don't even want to go back. they don't understand
because these kids don't know.
Yeah,
these kids never grew up over there. These kids never grew up over
so
there.
They're like, wait a minute. We don't got no running water. We don't got no TV. But, these kids are spoiled. So they go over there, they're like, wait a minute. So think about it. They come over here for a reason, like the parents. It's bad over there.
It's terrible over there. People are getting threatened by gangs. People are getting killed over there if they don't pay up and give money. So it's like, I empathize with those people. I can understand why they're trying to get out of there. So it's like, what can you do? Like, my solution would be, since the U.S. want to meddle in everybody's affairs as it is, why not try and clean up those areas down there? Since the U.S. is such a big, bad entity, why?
Imagine that. I said, imagine that. There's no money in cleaning up anybody else's stuff.
True. Unless they got oil.
No money. I was about to say, does this place have oil?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much
they ain't doing it.
But then you look at it like, some of these kids aren't even born here. Some of these kids are being brought over as babies when their parents decided to come over here and be undocumented immigrants, and now they're being sent back. And it's like, really, you empathize with the people, you empathize with the family, and you empathize with the kids because they didn't do it. Like, that's not their fault. But at the same time, it's like, they broke the law. Can you do that? As an American citizen, can we run to another country and just chill over there? No. We'll get kicked out and have to come right back here. Yeah, so it's like, we can't do that. So it's either two options. It's either deport everybody or make the path to citizenship easier for people who are trying to escape their areas. Those are the only two options.
I like that. Yeah. My only problem is this has been going over such a long time. Why is it such a topic now? You know why it's a topic? You know why it's a topic? Because of this particular president. This has been going on forever, man. We all know that.
And what people don't understand is President Obama deported more immigrants than a lot of other presidents. People don't realize that. He just did it quietly.
Exactly. See, because that's the thing. He's not having rallies. He's not having Klan rallies every other week talking about lock them up, and all that other dumb stuff that our president is doing now. And then, you know, the funny thing about our president, too, remember back when Barack was president? He's always say Barack is on vacation too much. He needs to do work. Well, what is this president doing? He's doing rallies too much.
Right.
So he's doing rallies. So, yeah.
Straight up rallies.
My thing is this. As long as you're paying taxes, I don't care. Because I don't know who's illegal and who isn't. Because I always thought that if you were illegal citizen as a kid, you couldn't register for school. But that's not the case. A lot of these mofos.
If you're an undocumented immigrant, you can register for school.
Dude, listen. I don't know if you remember this one case with this U.S. I saw it on Vice News. It was a
man, time to press the button.
Random.
He about to be random. Here we go.
No, not really at all.
Okay.
It was about illegal documents. I'm sorry, illegal immigrants. illegal documents.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now they paper. And they were talking about this one particular person. They served in the army, but somehow their papers weren't right, and they found out because the army was like, "Hey, you gotta get your papers checked." So I'm like, "Wait a minute. So what in the heck can illegal immigrants do in this U.S.? Like, I'm confused. I'm so confused. As a matter of fact, while we're talking, I want you to find it because you're quicker at finding things than me. I don't know. Like, what can they not do? I think they can even get their darn license. I'm like, well, what can't they do?
If we have a music break, then I'll do it. Then I'll find the information.
I'm just confused because I swear there's a lot of people I'm looking like. Matter of fact,
No. Here it is. If you what do you call it? If you somehow benefit the country in terms of like doing the work that other people don't want to do, then yeah, you can stay. But
of course,
you raise your voice, then they trying to kick you out. So that's what it's all about. We want you as long as you can do the work that we don't want you to do. I mean, that we don't want to do.
Exactly.
As long as you do the work that we don't want to do, then you can stay here.
Yeah, but the minute you try to be better, like a lawyer or a doctor, let me check your papers, please.
Exactly. And you know what's crazy? What was crazy was President Trump actually said something along the lines of that other countries don't, and I gotta point this out, man. He was like, other countries don't allow people to be born and stay in their country as a citizen. That's what he had said on an interview that he gave to NPR, I think, regarding this issue. And basically, this was refuted in an article. And the article, it was on Yahoo News. And they were like, no, actually over 30 countries allow this to happen, allow the people that are born in their country to be actual citizens. But here's the thing that I wanted to point out right here, because this goes to something that I despise. So the quote says, this discrimination, so this guy named Neil Ware, who is the president and founder of the non-for-profit Equally American and the lead attorney for the plaintiffs in the American Samoa case that they were talking about in this paper, he said... Time out. What's up?
What's the name? That's a long-ass name. Or were you just talking while you were just talking? Like, what's the name again? Say the name?
Okay, so this guy named Neil Ware. So this
Neil Ware, that's his name.
Yes.
Yahoo article.
Ware. Yeah, it's a Yahoo article, and it's called "Born in the USA, Not So Fast. Trump Takes Aim at Birthright Citizenship." That's the name of the article. Okay. Yeah, I started speaking too fast, so I got excited.
I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Yeah, Neil Ware is the president and founder of the nonprofit Equally American. That's his official title. and I read the rest saying he's the lead attorney on this on a case that they were talking about in this paper. So my bad. So his main title is the founder of the nonprofit Equally American. Okay.
Okay.
So he was quoted in this article as stating, "This discrimination against people born in territories came out of a very racist place," he said. He also said, "It's not a coincidence that citizenship was being denied to residents of overseas territories who were overwhelmingly racial ethnic minorities." Do you want me to repeat that again?
No.
So no, but did you catch what's wrong with that? Did you catch what's wrong with that quote? I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read the last part again.
Probably need to hit that random button.
Yeah.
Random.
Listen, only they can see what I do on my side of my sound. My side of the booth. Oh my gosh, I'm over here like, I hope he's not gonna quiz me.
His name is Jay Random for a reason, folks.
Exactly. I'm already thinking about something else.
So the last part of his quote, this guy Neil Ware said, "It's not a coincidence that citizenship was being denied to residents of overseas territories who were overwhelmingly racial ethnic minorities." Right. So what he's trying to say is that President Trump has these racist ideologies of who can come to this country and who can't, right? But
we already know this.
But listen to this. But Neil Ware said the residents of overseas territories who are overwhelmingly racial ethnic minorities. So I stuck to that part because he's saying that the vast majority of people that are being discriminated against from overseas are racial ethnic minorities. If you look at the makeup of race in the world, okay, these quote-unquote minorities, a.k.a. black people and brown people like Indians and Arabs, the darker Arabs, they make up the majority of the world in terms of population. So when he says racial ethnic minorities, that is why I don't like that word minority when it's used to describe people of color or black people or brown people or what have you. Because I'm like, on a global scale, you cannot call us minorities. We're the majority on a global scale. I even think in America we're the majority.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm talking about?
Okay.
So you gotta really read between the lines here because I'm like no. You can't call me a minority outside of this country. You cannot call me a minority outside of this country. Shoot, you can't even call me a minority inside the country because a lot of black people, look at like Dominicans. You see a bunch of Dominicans saying, "I'm not black." What are you, sir? You're darker than me.
They're a dark Spanish person.
Exactly.
They're dark Puerto Rican.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what people get mixed up on, race and ethnicity. If you're Dominican and you are a dark-skinned Dominican, your race is black. Your ethnicity is Dominican. That's where your people are. That's where your culture is from. Your race is black. Your race is determined on is a product of your phenotype, your outward appearance. Okay.
Your what type? Your what type? Your what type?
So my bad, Random. So your phenotype.
Phenotype.
Pheno
with an F?
Yes.
Or a V?
Yes. No, with a PH. Pheno. PHEN. Phenotype.
Got you.
Yeah,
phenotype. Okay, I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, so 9 years of college education, folks. 9 years of college education. 9 years. So,
okay.
Yes, your phenotype, your outward appearance or your phenotype, that is what usually people use to make up your race. But your ethnicity, so for example, if you're Jamaican, right? If you're Jamaican and you are like white as snow, like say you look like a typical European, but you were born in Jamaica. So your race would be white, but your ethnicity is Jamaican. Does that make sense?
What? Okay, wait. Your race is white?
You are a European.
No. Answer that question. You said that, right? You said your race is white, but your ethnic. What did you say?
If you are a white person, okay. If you're like a European, like say you look
like. Why
you
you starting over from the beginning?
Yeah.
I just need you to.
Okay.
Don't start from the beginning. Do not start.
Okay. If you look like Shakira,
Robin Thicke?
there you go, Robin Thicke. If you look like Robin Thicke, thank you, Jay Random. If you look like Robin Thicke and you're born in Jamaica, okay, and your parents, nowhere in your lineage is there like a darky, a black person, a person of color, your race is white. Yeah, my bad. That's the best way I could explain it.
Oh gosh, that was so funny to me. I don't know why. Well, okay, so basically,
I could have said something better.
I know. I'm like, whoa, a dark. So basically, would you say that he's a white Jamaican?
Yes, if you're Robin Thicke, but you're born in Jamaica, your ethnicity is Jamaican, but your race is white, because your ethnicity usually links up with your culture, right?
Yeah,
so it's
that's Captain Obvious. So, yes, gotcha.
Yeah, it's like Africans. Like if you were born in Kenya, your race is black, but your ethnicity is Kenyan.
Gotcha. Okay, I see what you're saying.
So
basically, you like that quote. Yeah. You like it. No, you don't like it because he used the word minority.
Minority,
but everything else
describe,
you do like.
Yeah, I like everything else, but you can't use minority to describe black and brown people on a global scale, because we're the majority on a global scale. And
you know what the problem is?
What's up?
Some people just can't change the word because
they refuse to change the word.
Huh?
They refuse to change the word. When you say something is minor, that's lesser than.
No, of course.
Okay.
Of course they. No. I agree with you. Of course they can't, because that's all they know us to be, in minorities. So I can see that same person talking about the minorities in Africa. You be like, what?
Exactly.
Minority in Africa, dude. What are you talking about? So that, yeah, you're right. But that's how they know how to call us without calling us any other word. So, all right, I see what you're saying. So, hey, listen, let's move on. Let's move on.
But my last thing I have to say before we move on, the reason why I mentioned the phenotype and all that stuff with the culture is because I was saying that I truly believe that blacks in America are either have the same numbers as quote unquote whites, or are more, because a lot of people who are actually black don't identify with black. You get what I mean?
You like that girl on Dr. Phil?
Oh Lord. Oh, don't even go there.
And I'm not being random. No. I'm just.
I was about to press that button too. I was about to press the button.
Now I'm just trying to bring light to our deep conversation.
I got you.
Hey, so real quick.
Yeah.
So for anyone that want to call, the number is 646-668-8398. Once again, 646-668-8398. And real quick, I'm looking. Do we actually have our number on the actual? No, we don't have our number on our episode information. Do we have our number on the actual Facebook and IG when we promote it?
Put it on. I used to put it on there, but I stopped. I started putting the link to the actual.
Yeah. Somehow. Yeah. You know what? I think going forward, we probably should knock that out too. Too bad we don't got a voicemail. I would love to listen to voicemail on the radio. Oh my God, that stuff is.
Listen, we have voicemail on the radio. Do you know how much hate we probably get hate mail from these Trump supporters out here?
Yeah,
they probably like,
somebody listening. I know this being suckers.
Yeah, exactly. So speaking of Trump and his supporters, we've recently had another slew of mass shootings in this country. It seems like this is a very common occurrence that's been happening lately. And the one thing I can say is that there's always a common denominator. It's usually white guys shooting up places. Even white women, too, because there was this one story of this teenager in high school that was plotting to bomb her school. So
I did not hear about that.
Yeah. I forget the girl's name, but yeah. Just look up girl plots to bomb school, and you should find it, but I don't feel like looking it up right now. Anyway, so we had a mass shooting, and I'm going to say it in the latest to the most recent to the one that passed. So we had a mass shooting in a synagogue in Pittsburgh, killed 11 Jewish people. Hey, Jay Random, I think your headphones is close to the microphone. I can hear my voice. So just
can you still hear your voice now? Can you hear it now?
No, can't hear it.
Oh, you know why? I was reading something and I put my head down. Sorry. To read it. Told you what I do on this side, just read it.
Random.
Yo, we about to play that. We about to play that button out, man. Listen.
Yeah,
so,
man. I'm listening, but I'm surfing the net.
Throw you a curveball right quick. Anyway, so
I know. Please don't.
There was a mass shooting in, like I said, Pittsburgh at a Jewish synagogue, and it left 11 Jewish individuals dead, and the person that shot them up, that did this hate crime, he's been charged in. Yeah, that's why I had to change it up, because sometimes I break back and forth into Ebonic talk and all that.
I was like, wait a minute, shot them up.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Sorry,
me.
I have to cleanse my vernacular, cleanse my speech. So, so there was this shooting that happened, and the person that did it, he has been charged with a 40-count indictment accusing him of federal hate crimes. And there's been a lot of people that have been really supporting the Jewish community through this, and we definitely feel for them. Another shooting that happened a little bit before that, it was about to be a mass shooting, but the guy was unsuccessful, and he actually shot and killed on October 24th. He actually shot and killed 2 black individuals in Louis, Kentucky at a Kroger grocery store. And what he was trying to do, this is another white male, by the way. Both of these shootings were by white males. And what this guy was trying to do, he was actually trying to open the door to a black church but couldn't get in. So he settled for killing 2 black individuals. When a white, and this is the part of the story that got me, when a white individual who actually had a gun on him was going to shoot this white guy that killed the 2 black people, the white mass shooter, he says, the white guy who was trying to have a mass shooting, he says, white people don't kill white people. And then the white person with a gun, he didn't shoot him. I'm like, you know what? He's saying that, but it makes me look at him suspect too. Because I'm like, so because the guy said white people don't shoot white people, you decided not to shoot him? That makes you guilty in my head.
I agree. It does. It does. Because it's like, oh, wait a minute. You believe that damn ideology too? Okay. Thank you. Note to self. Yeah, because I'm like, he let him get away. so like, you were going to shoot, but then when he said that statement, you let him get away. So that got me looking at you like, so do you agree with that statement? Like, don't tell me that caught you by surprise. I know. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, cousin. Yeah, so basically with the synagogue shooting, they called that a hate crime, but they were reluctant to call the Kroger shooting a hate crime. But I'm like, both of them are hate crimes. Yeah. No, there's actually an article. No. I'm not joking at all. I'll actually give you the name of the article. It's a USA Today article. It's called "Why Isn't Kroger Shooting Being Called a Hate Crime? Critics Ask." And it was written by Allison Ross. So they were reluctant to call it a hate crime, and I'm trying to see when this article came out. This article came out actually yesterday, the 30th. Yeah, so they're reluctant to call that a hate crime, but they called the shooting in the synagogue a hate crime. And this is no slight against Jewish individuals. I'm not even going there. This is more to say that how is it that in every situation, black people are always at the bottom of the totem pole? Why? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Like, no, it's a hate crime. The dude tried to get into a church with black people in the church so he could make it a mass shooting. Oh, yeah, sidebar. You notice that there's never really a mass shooting of black people? You ever notice that? What do you mean by there's never a mass shooting of black people? What do you mean?
Well, there's never a time where black people are killed in a large number in a short span, like the Sandy Hook situation where the guy ran up and shot up the school, or even the synagogue situation, or in the Sutherland Springs, Texas situation where the guy ran up and shot up the church. Oh, wait a second. The only mass killing of black people I can think of, and they were older individuals, was the one that happened in South Carolina in Charleston.
I was about to say. That's why listen, I was going to let you keep on talking. I was like, yeah. South Carolina.
Never mind, I'll take it back. Never mind, because I had a joke in there, that's why. But never mind. I was gonna say good black. Nah, because listen, black people, as soon as we hear a pop, we out. Like, we're not trying to go look. We're not trying to go explore. As soon as somebody take off running, we run.
So listen, real quick. I'm glad you brought that up about black people.
Okay.
And black versus white. Not random. It's just funny.
Not black versus white. No, not black versus white.
No, not black versus white. Not black versus white. But what I mean by what we do compared to what they do.
Oh, okay.
Danger Zone, Danger, Sixth Sense. I don't know how you want to put it. It's not a black versus white, but it's a study that Jimmy Kimmel did. I'm not sure if you've seen it.
No,
so Jimmy Kimmel. Okay.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy. Yes.
Oh,
so
wait,
Jimmy
you talking
Kimmel,
about the Halloween joint?
Yes.
Oh, please say it. That joint had me cracking up. Go ahead.
So he had, I think, 2 white kids and 1 black kid. So
3 white kids. 3 white kids.
Three. Okay. So it's 3 white kids. So each individual, they'll go into this room, and a guy with a Michael Myers and a knife costume would walk up to him and walk him in, and the kids are just, they're scared, but they're just walking in. They're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So it happened to the first 2. It happened to all 3 of the white kids, the white boys. So now they got a black little girl.
2 white boys and a white girl. It was
I
2
don't
white
remember the
boys
girl.
and a white girl. Yeah,
oh,
the
you're
girl
right.
actually hugged
you're right.
The
white
girl
girl
hugged them.
You're right. The white girl hugged them. So when the black girl now, when she goes up in there, she walks into the steps. She looks at him and goes, "Oh no," and turns back around and leaves. So I say all this to say it was hilarious. It's funny how even that little black girl was like, danger, stranger danger. The other kids were like,
gone.
I think this is wrong, but I don't know what to do. That little black girl was like, this is wrong. I'm out of here. He looks creepy. So that's why you're right. 9 out of 10, unless he's not down with the global majority, but he looks like us. If you hear a pop, we're out. We're not trying to investigate. That's not what we do. They got cops for that. We hear pop, we're running. We're not investigating to see if it came from the woods over there or down the street. Now we pop. Okay, I'm out. In the car, we're going. Lock the doors. We out of here.
Right.
So you're right.
Right. And the thing is, even with the Charleston shooting of those black individuals, they were tricked. It wasn't like the fire was, because the guy, I'm not even going to say his name because he doesn't even deserve to be named on this, but the guy the white man that ended up killing these black individuals in there, he stayed with them, he prayed with them, and he enjoyed like a service with them, and then he killed them. So it's like he tricked them into that. So it's not like,
that's crazy.
Listen, if he would have came there guns a-blazing, I promise you, he probably would have got maybe 1.
Whoa. That was so bad. Your phone zoinked out so bad.
Oh, my bad.
Still here?
Bad. So, yeah, I'm here. So what I'm saying was, if Dylan Ruth came in that church guns a-blazing, at most he would have killed maybe 2 of the black people in there. Everybody else would have got out. I promise you, everybody else would have been gone.
And you zoinked out. Okay, now you're back. I'm about to say, you zoinked out at the time when I was about to start being real random and start downloading stuff on my computer. And for a minute, I thought I had to take over the show. I was like, no, I don't want to. I'm downloading.
Yeah, they're gonna sound like you. Gonna sound like me 2 episodes ago.
Man, because I'm downloading, looking at the computer like, and yeah, Jay Stokes is gonna be back in a minute, and so exactly.
Yeah, so
but no, you're right. He was cruel for what he did. He was definitely cruel. He actually gained their trust because once again, we are some trusting people. Don't know why we are, but we are.
Too trusting.
Too trusting. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
And the thing is, it's come to a point right now where religion is becoming a detriment to a lot of people because now people are shooting up churches. It's a public place, and it used to be a place of safety, but now people are shooting up churches. Churches.
Listen, you saw what happened to Daredevil, right?
Blown up.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
So the number to call in is 646-668-8398 if you want to join this conversation. But Jay Random is talking about this show. I actually got covered that in a Ruining Your Faves episode. I actually got a new episode of Ruining Your Faves coming up. I've had it like in the icebox for like 2 weeks now. But we've been watching this show on Netflix called Daredevil, and that show is fire. Like, that show is crazy. And they had a fight
pretty good show. Pretty.
Yes.
Pretty good show.
Yes. I thought it was better than season 1, but you don't think so. I don't know why.
No, not better than season 1. Definitely better than season 2. Season 1 was a classic. Season 2 was trash. Season 3, wow. So I gotta say,
the villain makes it.
Yeah, the villain definitely makes it. I can't wait for Punisher 2 to come out. And once again, like you and I were saying, I see why Luke Cage is canceled. It was trash. But yeah, so basically, it's only through the church part, the church scene, because you're right. A lot of people, a lot of these mass shootings, or not even a lot, but nowadays they don't care. Whoever's doing the shooting, they don't care. They're going to a movie theater, they're going to a school, they're going to a church. Nothing is off grounds. Nothing is off limits for these cowards. So
we need to start recognizing the domestic terrorists that we have. We got to start recognizing domestic terrorists instead of cops stopping and frisking black folk all the time. Why don't y'all look at Timmy over there with the hoodie looking suspicious? How about that?
Looking suspicious and looking like a loner.
Exactly.
He probably have a reason to be a loner. But that's the problem. They're never going to do that, dude. You see how it is now. They're still eyeing us. Still following us in the stores, and little they know Timmy and Johnny over there, they're the ones stealing stuff, but we're getting harassed.
Like in Don't Be a Menace. Remember Don't Be a Menace? When the Chinese people were eyeing the black folk in the store, and the white dude was stealing all the groceries.
Exactly. Go figure.
Yeah, it's crazy. But hey, I just gotta ask, based off of all these stories rather, do you think that it is a trick? Dang. That totally messed up. I had the music to cue in the background while I was saying it. Let me try this one more time. Based off of all these stories, Jay Random.
Yo, I'm about to start dying. I'm about to laugh at you. Yo, dude, listen. If we weren't live, I would be in stitches. I'm trying to be professional now, so please go on. Gosh, I'll put the phone on mute.
So based off of all of these stories, which of these stories do you think is like a trick? Which do you think, Jay Random, his call has dropped. Oh, no, Jay Random, what happened? Did you not charge your phone? Did you not? Anyways, I'll just carry it on. For everybody out there, the number to call is 646-668-8398. Jay Random's call dropped. I was going to ask him a question, but I will give my opinion on this question right now. So, based off of the stories that we have talked about with President Trump trying to get rid of the 14th Amendment, with these mass shootings, do we think that this is all a trick? Do we think it's a treat? Maybe it's a good thing? Or do you think this is ultimately going to lead to the defeat of the U.S.? So I have an interesting take on this. Basically, when we're talking about a trick, like, is this really real? Is this really happening? Yes, this is really happening. This is true. Yes, we have a lot of hateful people out here that are killing others based off of their religion and based off of their race. For those of you out there who do not know, Judaism is a religion. It is not a race, even though people will make it seem like it's a race. Maybe you could say Judaism is a culture. Maybe you could say that. Oh, Jay Random's back.
Dude, listen.
And then,
time out. Pause.
Yeah,
I'm over
yeah,
here
what's up?
laughing. I'm over here laughing at you, thinking that you lost service. And then I look, I'm like, oh shoot, I got disconnected. Probably all that loud ass music you playing in the background. What I
My
missed?
bad. I had to set the theme. I
think you hung me up.
I did not hang you up.
Oh.
I was just trying. Listen, I got this Halloween music. Halloween is just tonight. I gotta play it as much as I can. Whatever.
What the
so
heck
I
did
was
I miss?
saying that. I was
Who
saying
we
that
talking
based
about?
off of these stories. Okay, I was saying based on the stories that we talked about with Donald Trump. Oh my Lord, this dude right here. I said based on the stories that we're talking about with President Trump trying to get rid of the 14th Amendment and with the mass shootings, do we think that this is a trick? Do we think that this is a trick? Can it really be happening? Is it a treat? Is there a good thing out of this, or is it ultimately going to lead to the defeat of the U.S.? And I was pretty much saying that this is not a trick. This is the real deal. And I said that people are hating others because of their religion and their race. And then I was saying that also Judaism is a religion, not a race, even though people keep trying to think that Judaism, being Jewish is not a race. It's a religion that people practice.
I thought it was pronounced Judaism.
Sorry, I pronounced it Judaism. My bad. So that's just me. But I was saying I was saying that it's a religion, not a race, but you can say it's a culture. But I was just trying to clarify that for people. But I was saying that, it's not a trick. Stuff is really happening. What about a treat? Is there any good that we could take from these situations? What do you think?
No, it's nothing good we could take from here. Nothing. Okay, one thing good we could say is everybody start locking your doors. Because let's be honest, if that and I heard that the reason why that black church was actually praying with their doors locked because of the South Carolina incident. So I think that was a very smart thing because they were praying. Exactly. That's seriously for all, even with schools. Once schools start, lock the doors. No one else needs to be in there. That's not a student, not a teacher, or not a faculty. Mm-hmm. Same thing with and if you think about it, it's sad when you. And I know eventually they may release the footage, but it's sad when they describe the man going to numerous doors trying to open it, and they get frustrated, and they see him like throw up his shoulders or whatever, like, and then he goes to Kroger and finds some black people, and like, dude, come on, like, it's like we have to start realizing that regardless of how many people were killed, that was a hate crime. I mean, this guy blatantly went into, he tried to go into a church and do harm to people of color. He didn't go to a white church. He went to a black church. He didn't wind up shooting a white person because he couldn't find him. He's the one that said whites don't kill whites. Isn't he the one that said it? Yeah, he's the one that said it. So in his mind, if you were not white, you were going down. So I think that's the only thing you can take away from it. Lock your doors. Lock your doors.
Right.
Churches, schools, whatever. Lock your doors.
Oh, sidebar. I got the name of the white girl, or the white woman that tried to bomb her school. She planned to shoot and bomb her Maryland high school. She's 18 years old. She's a woman, and her name is Nicole Severio. So she's white. That's as white as it goes. Yeah.
Damn,
so
Nicole,
and they got pictures. They got pictures of the bombs and the guns and everything. So yeah.
Nicole need a hug.
I had to clarify that. No,
she's a hug and an ass whooping.
No,
she's a hug and an ass whooping. Well, of course she's gonna get that, but while she's in jail, she should get a hug and an ass whooping in the same token.
She ain't gonna get jail for life. She's gonna get the.
You're right.
She gonna get the what's his name?
Yeah. What's that? We go to the doctors, right? Plead insanity.
No.
Well, she ain't getting house arrest now. What are you talking about?
No,
you said she gonna get house arrest?
Remember that boy? remember that boy that raped the girl, and he got off because they said he was such a good kid.
Wait,
and
he was rich too.
Is
she rich?
Probably. Shoot, her name's Severio, whatever her last name is. That sounds like a rich name.
Damn, son, yo, random. Press that random button.
Random.
Random.
I'm chilling in the studio, right? And all of a sudden, I'm like, what does that smell? Somebody must have killed a skunk down the street from me. I got I have all my windows closed, and I'm smelling the skunk up in here. And at first, I was like, what is that smell? And now it's all strong. Yo, I'm glad we got 9 minutes left, because it's my, the skunk might as well just died up in this room. I'm like, what is this? Yo, dude.
My God.
I know that was random, but damn.
Where did that come from, man?
Because the smell is in my nose. I'm actually in the studio in the basement, and I'm like, yo, where's that skunk at? It's like burnt popcorn, but it's a skunk. And the more I talk, it's in my mouth now. Oh, God. How long we got before I get out this damn basement?
Oh, my God.
It stank.
Yo,
continue, though.
on a lighter note, and there is no segue for this. I could have came with a segue, but that threw me all the way off. But on a lighter note, but still a ratchet note, what is going on with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B? They still beefing. And I told you yesterday, I'm like, Nicki Minaj is about to be 36. Cardi B just turned 26. Nicki, you are her elder. Get it together. Like, why are you trying to pick on a young girl for? Come on. Get off your high horse. Come on.
You know the problem is, though, too? Nicki's starting this. She's starting this. Because Nicki has a radio show like we do, but her radio show is actually aired, it's Beats One. So Nicki is on her radio show talking about Cardi all the time. Just like when she was like, you need to be honest and let everybody know that Rod beat you up. The security guard didn't put that lump on your face. Rod did, but I didn't want Rod to tell because I didn't want Rod to, because I didn't want nobody to sue me. I'm like, yo, girl, you just dry snitched on yourself. Thank you. You don't tell everybody the true quote unquote story, but like Nicki, but like Cardi was saying, you lying. Look at the footage. So I don't know who's telling the truth. It's ratchet, though.
Why are they still focused? Why are they still focused on that fight that they had? Like,
because
it was a fight
Nicki
that they had,
brought it up,
New York Fashion Week?
Yeah, Nicki brought it up.
I think she's bitter because the thing is this. Nicki talk all that tough talk. She talk all that tough talk and making like she this and that, she hood. She don't know. Cardi really about that life. Cardi is really about
Cardi
that
don't
life.
play. Cardi about, bring that same energy face to face. But also Cardi played her with. Cardi was like, I remember back when I was in high school listening to your CD. I was like, yo, Cardi, you ain't have to let everybody know how old she is.
Hey,
that's
listen,
like this.
No, but that shows that Nicki needs to start acting her age, and I doubt she ever will, because the thing is, drama sells. Drama is what sells. People don't pay attention to like conscious people or people trying to tell the truth or trying to better their communities. They just like drama. They've been conditioned to like all of this stuff. Look at Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wives. Do you think these shows would ever exist if people haven't been conditioned to love drama? What happened to the days when, and I got to pull my black card out right now. What happened to the days when we had positive black representation like, and I'm going to say it, The Cosby Show, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, Different Worlds. We had all these different shows, and they were such a positive representation of black folk. But now, and even with white folk, Friends, you know what I mean? But now, all we want is drama. There's a way to be dramatic and not...
Wait, Friends is a good representation of black folks?
No, I said, and even with white people. I see even with white people in their show, because you...
I was messing with you. Your segue was so much there, and I was kind of like, what are you saying, man? Okay, I got you.
So yeah, but it's like drama. It's like you can be dramatic, and at the same time like say something of substance. Here's a good example of that. You ever remember that movie I Think I Love My Wife by Chris Rock?
All day, every day. I talked about it last night.
Dude, that movie is so drama heavy, but the thing is, it serves a point and it has a purpose, and it's not so drama heavy to the point where these characters are just out of control. But,
no, the lady was out of control. Remember the time when she had Chris Rock go to Philly to go get her stuff, and the boyfriend came back. The boyfriend came. He was like, "Baby, leave me." I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!" And then he come home talking about, "We having check-in again. I'm leaving." I'm like, "Yeah, man. Start that argument and leave the house."
Yeah, but that's a way of. But the way they did it though, he did it in such a strategic manner. You know what it is? It's that in order to make a show of substance, that takes brain power, and you actually got to think about it. But people don't want to think anymore. They want the easy route.
That's true. Because How to Get Away with Murder? Oh my God, there's some good writers on that show. Because I sit back all the time.
I think too many sex scenes, but yeah, that's just me.
Nah, you know what? They quiet that down, man. It was ratchet back in the days. It's kind of like you may see a peck. Well, now you see a peck. Now, prior to that, it was like everybody was sexing out.
Yeah, that was fine. But I'm like, there was so much sex, man. I was like, oh my god. Like, I understand that's a part of life, but sheesh, it was like overkill.
This skunk smell giving me a headache.
Oh my gosh.
I'm scared to open the door. The skunk may be dead. Look. The skunk might be dead in front of my window before I know the way I smell it. Isn't that amazing, though, how a skunk could die probably damn near half a mile away from your house, but it smell like it's in your house?
Yeah.
Like, that's weird, right? It's like, that's a effed up way to be like, yo, you killing me? F the world. That's what they do. They pass gas, and they say, we smelling this for like days. You like, yo, son, who killed the skunk? That's the rule number 1. We don't kill skunks around here.
Exactly.
Yo, seriously.
That's actually a good protection mechanism, too. Very good protection mechanism. It's like, you kill me, I'm going to stick up your whole forest.
I know. A nervous mechanism, too, because if you scare them, they'll spray you.
Exactly.
It's a piece of shit.
I'm gonna have to have like a curse button. I'm gonna keep on putting like different buttons on the channel so that so anytime something happens, I'll just press the button. We got the random button. We've been talking about that for like 2 weeks now. So we finally got the random button. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do next. Maybe the Millie Eye.
Yes, y'all. The Millie Eye, yeah. Oh shit, what was that? Something flew in my.
Yeah. For the listeners out there, I mean, we could give you the number, but it's kind of late now. 646-668-8398.
Why is that so funny?
The Millie Eye pertains to a dog that Jay Random had named Millie. And Millie, every time you try to pet Millie lets you pet her, but she look at you a certain way like, I don't trust you. Like,
exactly.
What you about to do?
Millie had trust issues. That's why she ran away the last time. But how about the dog ran away twice? The same. She ran away twice a month apart to the day. Like, yo, how you do that? Like, yo, you run away in April and you run away again in May, the same time. Like May 30th, April 30th. Like, damn, Millie.
Yeah.
Millie.
Yeah, Millie was something else.
Yeah, she was. Millie's always walked like she was on air. That was funny.
She sure did.
You see Millie? She used to walk like she was on air.
Remember when your wife gave Millie that poor little haircut? Oh, poor Millie. Millie looked so cool.
Millie had Uggs. Yeah. And every time you gave Millie a bath, she was shit in the tub. You're like, yo, damn, this dog too nervous. You know what? Millie was here before. Millie probably needed Xanax.
Yeah. Anyways, the show about to end, so quickly, this is AVIOT, Atypical Voices in Our Time, the official podcast of Chemistry Productions, a media education company that's spelled K3MISTRY Productions. Check us out on Tumblr. Check us out on YouTube, where you can actually find replays of these AVIOT episodes and hear Jay Random be random. You got anything else to say before we start off, Jay? I
want to say, Kanye West, you are not welcome in Wakanda. We don't care. We don't care that you've been used by Candace. You should already know you've been used by Candace and everybody else. You're not welcome in Wakanda. And your clothes aren't selling. Deuces. You suck.
Lord.
Everybody, see you next
Halloween.
Wednesday. Happy Halloween. Halloween over now. Let a mofo knock on my door if they want to. I'm throwing water on them. Out.
Peace.